Hi everyone, this is Jagjit and we're going to be solving radical equations. So we have 2 square root of 6x minus 1 is equal to 11. We're going to try to isolate x. So in the first step, we're going to move minus 1 to the other side. So it's going to become 11 plus 1, which is going to give us 12. Then we're going to divide both sides by 2. And 12 divided by 2 is going to give me 6. And now in order to get rid of the square root, we're going to square both sides. So this is going to give me 6x, and 6 squared is going to be 36. And now we're going to divide both sides by 6. So x is going to be 36 divided by 6, which is just going to be 6. Well, now once you get the answer, we need to check, guys, when it comes to radicals, we need to check if it's a proper root or an extraneous root. So we need to plug this in back in the original equation and see if our left-hand side is equal to our right-hand side. So let's plug in 6 over here, guys. 6 times 6 is going to give me 36. Square root of 36 is just going to be 6. 6 times 2 is 12, and 12 minus 1 is 11. So our left hand side is equal to 11, and our right hand side is also equal to 11. So yeah, we can say our left hand side is equal to right hand side. So we're happy with the root. Our answer is going to be x is equal to 6. Okay? For the next question, we have minus 8 plus square root of 3y over 5 is equal to 2. Again, we're going to first move minus 8 to the other side. It's going to become 2 plus 8. So this is going to become 2 plus 8, which is 10. And now to get rid of the square root, we're going to square both sides. So this is just going to be 3y over 5, and 10 squared is going to be 100. And now we're going to cross multiply, folks. So this 5 is going to go across, it's going to land at the top, and this 3 is going to go across, it's going to land at the bottom. So we're going to have 100 times 5, which is 500, divided by 3. Again, we need to check if our left hand side is equal to our right hand side. So guys, you can imagine plugging 500 over 3 over here. If you have plugged in 500 over 3, 3 and 3 are going to cancel. And 500 divided by 5 is going to be 100. Square root of 100 is going to be 10. So we have minus 8 plus 10, which gives us 2 on the right hand side. And as you can see, we have 2, gives us 2 on the left hand side. And as you can see, we have 2 on the right hand side. So our left hand side is equal to our right hand side. So we're happy with this solution. In the next question, we have 4 plus square root of 2x minus 3 is equal to 1. Again, we're going to move 4 to the other side. It's going to become minus 4, and 1 minus 4 will be minus 3. We're going to square both sides. This just becomes 2x minus 3. And minus 3 whole square is going to be 9. Now we're going to move minus 3 to the other side. 9 plus 3 is going to be 12. And then we divide both sides by 2. So our x is going to be 12 divided by 2, which is 6. Now we need to check if our left hand side is equal to our right hand side. So we're going to plug in 6 over here, folks. 6 times 2 is going to give me 12. 12 minus 3 is going to be 9. Square root of 9 is going to be 3. 4 plus 3 is going to be 7. Guys, we have 7 on our left hand side, but on right hand side, we have 1. So clearly we can see our left hand side is not equal to our right hand side. So we're not going to be happy with this root. This is going to be our extraneous root. So this is not our solution, folks. It's just an extraneous root. For the next question, we have m minus square root of 2m plus 3 is equal to 6. Again, we're going to try to bring the square root term by itself. So we're going to move the 6 over. So we will have m minus 6. We're going to move this term to the other side. It's going to become positive square root of 2m plus 3. To get rid of the square root, we're going to square both sides. Now this one's easy. This is just going to be 2m plus 3 because the square root is going to cancel with the square. And this is in the form of a minus b whole square. Now guys, if you remember the formula, a minus b whole square is a square plus b square minus 2ab. So it's going to be m square plus b square, which is 6 square, minus 2 times a times b, which is minus 12m. So this is just going to be m square plus 36 minus 12m is equal to 2m plus 3. We're going to bring everything over. So we'll get m square. 2m will come over here, become minus 2m. Minus 12 minus 2m is going to be minus 14m. Plus 3 will come here, become minus 3. 36 minus 3 is going to be 33. So we're left with a simple quadratic equation. 1 times 33 is going to give me 33. We need to find two numbers. When you multiply them, you get 33. When you add them, you get minus 14. That's just going to be minus 11 and minus 3. So our factors are m minus 11 and m minus 3 is equal to 0. M is equal to 11 for this one, and for that minus 3 is going to go to the other side. We'll get m is equal to 3. Again, folks, for each one of them, we need to check if our left hand side is equal to our right hand side. Same for this one. We need to check if our left hand side is equal to our right hand side. I'm going to let you guys do that on your own. Okay, I have the answers with me. So m is equal to 11 is going to work out, and m is equal to 3 is not going to work out. So this is going to be my extraneous root. This is going to be my extraneous root. Okay, guys. Now your next question is going to be a challenging one, folks. So we have 7 plus square root of 3x is equal to square root of 5x plus 4 plus 5. So right now it looks very complicated because we have 4 terms, but we can make it easy for ourselves by moving the 5 over. Guys, when I move the 5 over, it's going to become minus 5, and 7 minus 5 is going to give me 2. So we're going to get 2 plus square root of 3x is equal to square root of 5x plus 4. And now to get rid of the square root, we're going to square both sides. So this is just going to be 5x plus 4. Now this term is in the form of a plus b whole square. And a plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. So it's going to be 2 square, which is 4, plus b square, which is just going to be 3x, plus 2 times a times b, which is going to be 4 square root of 3x. Now guys, again, I'm going to leave this square root term over here, and I'm going to move these non-square root terms to the other side. So we're going to have 4 square root of 3x is equal to 3x is going to go to the other side, and it's going to be 5x minus 3x, which is going to be 2. And plus 4 is going to go over there and become minus 4. So these are just going to cancel. We're going to divide both of these sides by 2. So we get 2 square root of 3x is equal to x. And now we're going to square it once more. So 2 square is 4. And the square is going to cancel the square root. So you're just going to have 4 times 3x is equal to x squared. 4 times 3x is 12x. We're going to move it to the other side. It's going to become minus 12x. We're going to factor the x out, and we're going to have x times x minus 12 is equal to 0. So we have two roots. First, x is equal to 0, and the other one, x is equal to 12. Again, folks, we need to check each one of them. So we have x is equal to 0 and x is equal to 12. We're going to have to check our left hand side for the right hand side for each one of them. Now again, I'm going to let you guys do that at your end. I do have the answers for these, so it's going to be, in this case, both of these roots are going to work, folks. So x equals to 0 and x equals to 12 are our solutions for this one. Thank you very much.